Your angel team is perpetually on duty, helping you in countless ways, including planting thought seeds in your psyche. Oh, yeah, baby. Things are about to get interesting. Hi, I'm Debbra Lupien, voice of the Akashic Records, with a message about thoughts from both the scientific and metaphysical perspective. Have you heard that the average person has 70,000 thoughts a day? That's been an accepted axiom for a great many years. Maybe you even heard it from a highly respected source. Nobody seems to know the origin of this fantastical claim. They've just accepted it as fact and shared. Did you ever ask yourself, just how do you measure thoughts anyway? Well, as it turns out, that's quite a sticky wicket given the thought circus that takes place in your mind on a regular basis. Your thoughts are doing backflips and handsprings across and over one another, proving too elusive to count. Until 2020, when scientists at Queen's University in Canada created a new paradigm for quantifying and measuring. Rather than focusing on the what of a thought, they looked for patterns of when a thought changed. The individual segments of thought were dubbed thought worms. You'll find a link below if you'd like to read more about that. With a measurement tool in place, they set about conducting their study, concluding that the average person has 6,200 thoughts per day. So we've gone now from 70,000, which has been classified as a myth, to 6,200. Scientists can and do change their minds all the time as new data is gathered. So one day that number may change again. For myself, I wonder if the study group was large enough. There were 184 people, or whether their method definitively separated thoughts to allow an accurate count. What do you think? Well, the science is interesting. Does the conclusion really matter in the grand scheme of life? Isn't the more important consideration what you do about and with those thoughts? Because no matter the calculation method, that's a lot of thoughts bouncing around in your psyche each and every day. Now, side note, exactly how much you're impacted is dependent upon your soul matrix. We've talked about that before. It's little wonder that some days it feels like an out of control game of Pong being played inside your brain. You do remember Pong, don't you? Among the vastness of your thoughts, some percentage will be totally new. If you're not present enough to notice them, they may sizzle across the neurons of your brain, leaving only an elusive wisp of awareness behind, as if teasing, catch me if you can. Other thoughts may take up residence for a bit, doing lap after lap, begging you to notice, sort of like those musical earworms that just won't quit. Actually, earworms often are messages. If you look up the lyrics, symbology, and or the history of the song to figure out what the message is, it'll go away. Now, this is where science meets spirituality, because the truth is a small percentage of your thoughts are far from random. They're in fact quite purposeful, having been planted by your angelic team with the hope that they'll take root and bear fruit to support you on your spiritual journey, metaphorically speaking, of course. New thoughts often present a new opportunity, or they may inspire an entirely different thought train, enticing you to climb aboard for a new expansive journey. Those thoughts that feel as if they came out of nowhere are carefully crafted missives from your angels, intended to help you move forward on your soul journey. Maybe you're reminded of some recent ones right now. If you are, that's great. I'd encourage you to take a moment and write them down so you don't forget, because remember, those thoughts are not random. When you notice an inspired thought and you take action, life gets better in a hurry. Now, power tip, when things feel kind of sucky, take action on one of those inspired ideas and watch what happens. I'll let you in on a little secret. Your angel team perpetually seeks to inspire new insights and new action because their entire reason for being is helping you expand your consciousness while living your soul purpose. Now that you understand your angels are sending those inspired thoughts, what will you do? Will you treat them as the precious insights actually gifts, that they are? Will you pay close attention, act upon them, share them, remember them even? There's a category of profound seed messages that are sprinkled liberally across a multitude of psyches, ensuring that some will sprout and lead to inspired action. You might say it's a case of if you snooze, you lose. Inspired thoughts are opportunities to expand your consciousness or not. It's always your choice. Have you been procrastinating over inspired thoughts? What if you stopped overthinking and started acting upon them? It needn't be massive action either. Small actions count. Do something and keep moving. Imagine living with this simple credo. Be more present in the moment. Notice new insights and take fast action. If you take that to heart and act upon it, you'll transform your life in the most delicious way. You really do have that power and ability as the creator of your reality. Understand, if you don't take action, somebody else will. Opportunities missed may never come around again. If you weren't capable of doing it, you wouldn't have been inspired. What would be the point? Your team is always purposeful, always serving your spiritual needs. They'll do a lot of the heavy lifting on your behalf so that you can stay in the flow, if you let them. The glorious possibilities sparkle like gemstones in sunlight. They're most enticing, wouldn't you agree? And guess what? They show up more often when you pay attention and act upon them. The ones that go unnoticed pile up around you like so much detritus, limiting your available space for more. So it would be wise to either act upon them or discard them so that there's ample space for energy to flow and continue presenting you with new intriguing ideas and choices. Life can feel magical, filled with joy, wonder, and delight when every day is a virtual treasure hunt. And oh, what treasures they be! None are insignificant, else your team wouldn't bother. You can be sure that when your angels go to the effort of lining up profoundly sacred, inspiring synchronicities, they are worthy of consideration. Uppermost always in their minds is the grand plan as they bob and weave, crafting synchronicity after synchronicity to help you create the life you've asked for and more. It's always more, better when your angels are involved. Your team takes great care in weaving inspiration and opportunity into the tapestry of your life, somewhat like conducting a symphony orchestra. There are many components working together in beautiful melodic harmony to expand the masterpiece that is you. Yet there's more. One final, vitally important component, and that is playfulness. A childlike playfulness is necessary lubrication, allowing the gears of your components to function smoothly. You know what that means? Your angels are honest to goodness recommending you give yourself permission to play on a regular basis. It's a prescription for your most magnificent life. Your angels will never steer you wrong because your success is their success. You are their raison d'etre. Are you ready to put some effort into connecting with your angels? The roadmap is laid out for you in the Path to Hearing, Angels and Guides. You can find it on Amazon along with the companion workbook created to help you flow into two-way dialogues with your angels for more confidence and clarity on your glorious soul journey. Thank you for watching. This is Debbra Lupien, voice of the Akashic Records. Till next time, bye.